Hi, good morning and welcome to Your Next Car and the walk around video here at Your Next Car of the 2019 69 Reg G20 330E M Sport. The vehicle is presented in Portimao Blue, features the YC body enhancement kit alongside some nice features and options. As with all of our cars, it's physically in stock and is ready to be driven away. There are no hidden extras, so how you see the car is how you'll purchase it. If you would like to know more, including prices, funding options or anything else, do simply go ahead and check both the web link or contact detail information I'll leave in the description box for you. You can use our simple, easy to use finance calculator at any time, or do feel free to get in touch via text, email, WhatsApp, or of course by giving us a call directly. We will happily handle any inquiries you have on the vehicle, whether it be a technical inquiry or one be regarding a purchase of the car. So let's get into talking about the plug-in hybrid G23 series. We are going to talk quite a little bit about the technical aspects of the car, but for the start of, I'm going to talk about what features we add, which includes a set of the brand new 20-inch alloy wheels, which includes 4 brand new tyres. You'll then see the gloss black front splitter and matching kidney grills. The G20 is an already very sharp looking vehicle with those very nice looking LED headlights and a very nice styled front end, but of course the in-house enhancements don't stop with just the front of the car. It continues with the side sill extensions, YC performance decals. This vehicle does come with the rear privacy glass as well, and we are of course going to get time to have a proper look through the interior, which does make a large part up of this vehicle. You've got the gloss black rear spoiler, 3D rear lights. We have added one of our quad exhaust diffusers to this vehicle. So again, this does just replicate that quad exhaust rather than giving any noise or performance upgrades. And the original exhaust system is still there behind that. We haven't interfered with that in any way, shape or form. You've got the central F1 diffuser light, which is operational. You've got front and rear sensors with a reversing camera. Now, if you take a look in the boot of the 330E variant of this G20, there are one or two noticeable differences. We have lost a slight bit of boot depth just because, of course, we have got the batteries stored in this area just underneath the false floor storage. You still have folding seats, so that'll more than make up for that boot depth loss if you are needing to transport something a little outside of the ordinary every day. In terms of utilising the hybrid system on this car, it's really nice and simple. You can drive it like you would do a petrol or diesel version of this car, so you really don't have to adjust driving or where you are driving, how you are driving, because unlike a full EV vehicle, you still have got a lovely 2-litre turbocharged petrol M Sport engine in the front, so it is going to remain as fun and as responsive as any 3 Series M Sport will. But of course, you've got that added bonus of the electric motor and the combination of the hybrid assist there to, of course, utilise. The interior, again, hasn't changed largely from its petrol or diesel alternative, just a few extra buttons, but you've still got a really spacious 3-seat Isofix rear bench, finished in black and grey highlight Venezia leather. You've got ambient lighting, so again, it still feels a really, really nice place to be. You've got heated front seats. Again, you can see that ambient lighting there. Now, if you have a look there on the front wing, you will see where you'll charge the car up from. So we can pop that open. And again, it is as simple as plugging in any electrical device. So for instance, your mobile telephone, plug it in, leave it on, even overnight if you'd wish to. Generally, that's what you'll find a lot of people do. They'll charge it up overnight, use it throughout the day. With the electric range on this car, it has been upped from this car's predecessor, so you now do get an estimated electrical range of 37 to 40 miles of range. That is according to BMW's figures. Now, that will vary from, of course, person to person, driving style, driving conditions, what accessories you are running, how loaded the car is. So for instance, if you use the car more for just you and maybe one other passenger than a full car with a fully loaded boot, it is of course going to be more realistic to get that than if you are fully loaded. For example, charge time varies again on how and where you are charging it. You'll see a lot of the fast chargers becoming more and more available as, of course, it becomes bigger and bigger and more of a thing to drive a hybrid or a full electric vehicle. But for instance, if you are charging it from your home, from a regular 3-pin household socket, take around about 3 to 4 hours to charge it from fully stone dead flat. You have then got a lovely multi-function M Sport steering wheel. Again, nothing's largely changed in here from a petrol or diesel model, albeit that the live cockpit is slightly tweaked for the eDrive models. So you get a bit more different information, slightly tweaked towards giving you better information for the electrical side of things. You can probably just hear the petrol engines kicked in there. This one does need charging. You've got the map view in the middle. You've got this lovely touchscreen navigation and media setup, which is really, really useful, especially on a plug-in hybrid variant. As you can see, it's pointing out points of interest, i.e. charging stations, and you can click in and find out more information on those sites, whether it is relevant for this car, whether they are free or not, i.e. if someone's already using that one, or even if it's one that you have to pay to use. You've got Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, Bluetooth telephone, Bluetooth audio. You have got a wide array of multimedia inputs, including DAB, Spotify, music collection, and USB line-in. We have also got a dedicated application center, which includes eDrive zone for this car, obviously. So you can select which towns and cities you would like it to automatically switch into the electric drive mode for those towns and cities. You have then got a reversing camera with front and rear parking sensors. This particular 330e does come with full BMW service history. It's not due a service for 18,000 miles. It's just been serviced at BMW, including all of the filters and spark plugs, because as I mentioned, it still has a 2-litre turbocharged petrol engine. This one has covered just over 83,000 miles. But again, everything in here still feels, looks and sounds exactly as it should do, and is a great starting point. Perhaps you are looking to go into a plug-in hybrid, eventually looking to go over to an EV. Plug-in hybrid, especially with the G20, which is an award-winning plug-in hybrid, is definitely a great starting point. If you, as I mentioned, if you'd like to know more, just go ahead and check the description box. But for the meantime, thanks, take care, bye-bye.